Hello and welcome to the Food Lab, where we try it before you buy it to save your diet. Tonight, the epic ginger soda throwdown. So yes, I'm. If you've ever watched this before, you know I've tried quite a few different ginger sodas, ginger beers, ginger whatevers. I always compare it to Vernors, and so we have Vernors. We have Diet Vernors. We have these two lovely guys here. We have the Frostie one here. We have this one with a penguin on it. We have Ale 8, and then we have a cherry one from Traverse City there. And so we're going to start here with Vernors here, which is one of like the regular Vernors here, which is like one of the oldest like sodas that's made in the U.S. It's certainly one of the first ginger ones. Always Detroit original kind of a thing, and so you know it's a good place to start. One of the things that I remember from being a kid too with this stuff is it's so, and like, oh, I just opened it. You can smell that distinct Vernors smell. It's not exactly a ginger ale. It's a they claim themselves to be a ginger soda. It's not a ginger beer. It's, well, of course, it's the original ginger, but it's just very distinct, very strong and powerful. And when I was a kid, I remember trying to drink this stuff, and you just cough. You're not, if you've never had it before, you're not prepared for it. I haven't had the regular stuff in a while. It's just definitely really, it bites you in the back of the throat, it gets up into your nose, and it's very intensely flavored, and that's why I love it. It's just a very good, very, very good soda. If you've never had it, I suggest trying to find some. It's totally worth it. But that leads us into Diet Vernors, which 0 calories, of course, you know, for those watching their figure. Is it as good? I've never done a direct comparison. In my life, I've always thought that, you know what, it doesn't really seem that much different to me. I mean, honestly, I'd say it's super close. There's not a lot of difference. I mean, you can definitely taste the sweetener itself. There is because it's corn syrup versus aspartame, not a lot of difference. It's kind of like Diet Dr. Pepper, where, hey, it's pretty close. It's pretty good. And so, I mean, I can't recommend this enough. Get it if it's available in your area. It's a unique experience. But the first thing that we're going to start off here with is Reed's, who claims to be the original ginger brew, whatever that might mean. Ooh, it's kind of got that smell that a lot of the other ginger ones have, where it's not so powerful. It's more like you've actually cut ginger root open. It's just very sweet. I mean, I think the pineapple juice comes through a lot in it. It comes in almost too much to a fault, where that's about the only thing I can really taste from it. And it kind of makes my mouth a little sticky. Get the ginger punch, which is what I'm always looking for with ginger. Ginger just kind of smacks you in the face, and I don't really get that from this. And on that token, we have extra ginger brew also from Reed's here. So I guess we'll see how this compares to the just the standard Reed's. Oh, I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of burping. It has a little bit more of a punch kick to it, but not really compared to Vernors. But again, I'm really getting more of the citrusy pineapple. It's not ginger all up in your face like Vernors is. And comparison, growing up on this stuff, being an adult fan of it, not liking this too much. Next here we have Frostie ginger beer, which ginger beer is different than ginger ale, is different than ginger soda. I don't care about the differences. They're all ginger to me. Oh yeah, that's more what I'm talking about right there. It's lightly carbonated, which difference from Vernors is very highly carbonated. This is lightly carbonated. This is a lot like the ginger beers that I've had, where it's got that, it packs that punch and it kind of burns your throat, and I kind of like that. It's nice. It's different. It's not something that a lot of soda pops do. I like that. It's really mild to start off with, and then it just kind of builds and grows. It's like a good hot sauce, where when you first have it, it doesn't destroy your mouth, but then you get more of that flavor coming in, and the more you have, the more it burns. It doesn't really get up into your nose like Vernors does, because of the low carbonation, but I do, this is enjoyable. It's got that, it's definitely more on the burn your mouth ginger. I think that's just a characteristic of ginger beer versus an ale. Sprecher, it's a really, really terrible font, but it's got the penguin on it. I like that. It's cute. It's a penguin running through flames. This is fire brewed, so actually I like that a lot. The flavor is, it's super smooth. It's more reminiscent of Vernors than a lot of these have. One of the problems that I have with a lot of ginger ales is that you don't get a lot of flavor out of them. They are devoid of flavor. This has a lot more punch to it, and you can get it all through your mouth too, which I like. It's a much different experience than Vernors. It's not quite as intense, but I like that. It's a little bit milder, but still has that same smack you in the face a bit. I don't know, some better way of saying next. Here's Ale 8. This one's like a Kentucky, Ohio, Southern Ohio kind of deal. I think this one is actually, yeah, this is one of the few ginger soda ale beers that's actually got caffeine in it. And this isn't my first one of these, but it's my first time having it with other ginger sodas, so we'll see how it compares. A little bit watery, really, in comparison to some of these other ones. Even not without being like super sugary or something like this. It's a really mild ginger ale is all it really ends up being. It's not, I mean, for the caffeine, it's probably nice because if you want some caffeine, but it's not really a standout in any way for me. I mean, I don't necessarily think it's worth seeking out because there's no punch to it, there's no kick, there's no twist, there's no nothing. It's just not that interesting. Next, before we get to the cherry, we're gonna go. One I forgot initially is the SodaStream Ginger Ale, which I do have a SodaStream machine. I am a big fan of using it. It's nice. I have had this before. Again, it's been a while. Made up myself a bottle of it, so we're gonna give it a try. It's not a particularly overtly flavorful ginger ale. It's more like the Ale 88. It's more like, I have had the Canadian Mist or whatever the hell it is. I don't drink it really because it just doesn't compare flavor-wise to Vernors. It's just mild. I'm guessing that's probably what they're or Canada Dry. This is good. This is good for like using for mixed with Jaeger, other stuff. It's not what I'd say is like a drinkable one. I guess I could probably get more flavor out of it. I'd mixed more syrup in with it. Which would probably be a good idea. Finally, the Cherry Republic Chugga Lugga Cherry Ginger Ale. It has a cherry smell to it. It tastes like fresh cherry. I really like that. And then it's got that little bit of a mild ginger ale backing to it. So, I mean, it's not just cherry in your face, like sugary cherry stuff. Summary, Vernors. Get it if you can get it. If you can't get it, find it online. But the reads here, not really a fan. Because I don't really, it just tastes like weird pineapple juice to me. And that's because, I mean, that's what it's sweetened from. It just, I don't taste anything other than the pineapple, really. Frosties, this one's pretty good. I mean, it's a ginger beer. Ginger beers have their own sort of characteristic. Very hot ginger is what you get out of this. Sprecher. I like this. It's a lot like Vernors, only milder. So I would say this might maybe be easier for some people to find, but kind of like that's good. The Ale 81, it's just kind of mild. It's not anything kind of special. The SodaStream Ginger, it's all right. I mean, it's just sort of like the regular mainstream ginger pop sodas that you have out there, ginger ales. It's just not anything super special. And then the Cherry Republic here, this is good. I like that. That's very good. The cherry flavor with the ginger, it gives you something different. If nothing else, this is all about go out there and try different things. Try them. You won't be disappointed. And if you are, you're only out a couple bucks. So hey, until next time, please remember when trying new forms of ginger ale, they're carbonated. The caps can come shooting off. Trust me. The most important safety rule is to wear these safety glasses. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like the damn pineapple. from these two. It's just, pineapple is such an overwhelming flavor. I love pineapple, but this is not where pineapple belongs.
Oh.